Hi, I'm Reverend Michelle with Watch HEN, and today I want to talk with you about getting new clients or viewers by using postcard marketing. Now, postcard marketing is a wonderful way for you to be able to reach out to people, and it doesn't take a lot to do that. So, why use postcard marketing? One reason is because a lot of people are not using them. Everybody's trying to do Facebook ads, YouTube ads. They're trying to compete with an oversaturated market online, and they neglect postcard marketing. Just think, you're sitting at home and you go to your box and there is a postcard that is specifically targeted to you, what you like, what you want to see, and it's right there in your box. The likelihood of you using that company is high because it's been targeted. Previously, I did a video about creating a customer profile or customer avatar. The next one that I did was we talked about how to make a list of people, purchasing a list for who to mail to. And so this one, I'm telling you how to reach those people on the list that you found, and that's through simple postcard marketing. So how much does it cost? Postcard marketing is relatively inexpensive. You can do 20 postcards for about $13, depending on who you work with. Is that enough to reach your target market? Yes, it is. But you have to remember, it is the amount of times that you mail the postcard that's going to get the attention. If you're going to just send it one time and be done, you're probably not going to get the attention you want. But if you're sending every month or every other week to your prospect or your target market, the likelihood that they are going to buy will increase. The next question is, can you hand write them? Yes, you can. You can go to one of the big box stores and you can get generic postcards and you can hand write them. Handwriting does get attention, but pictures get attention too. So you're going to have to understand whether the client that you are trying to reach wants colored postcards, black and white postcards, or if they want something that's handwritten. Now, WatchHEN.com is a black and white station. We show old black and white movies. So I can send a postcard that's black and white, and it is in line with the theme of the station. So next, what do you put on a postcard? And so let me show you a few things. You have what they call real estate on the front, as you can see with this postcard, and on the back. You can fill up the back of your postcard with an image, but then all of the information that you put on your postcard is going to have to be on the front. So everything that you want to say is going to have to be on the front. The problem that you run into with that is that too much text and people aren't going to read your postcard. Nobody wants to read a lot of text. So you want to be selective in the text that you put on the front, and also if you have an image on the back. Now, the postcard that I have done, I do something like this. Mine is a scripture. A merry heart does good like medicine. That is a scripture. I don't necessarily put on there where the scripture is found, because if I am trying to reach a new prospect, some of them may not necessarily want to see a scripture. So I don't put that on there. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. So this particular one has the scripture, and it's encouraging people to laugh. So what do you put on your postcard? I try to put something inspirational, something that's going to be uplifting, or something that's going to make people laugh. You can use children, you can use animals. People like to see pictures like that, but you have to keep in mind when it comes to children, it's a person unless you're showing the back of them, and you might not have the right to use that image. It is when it comes to mailing or direct mail or any type of image usage, you want to check with your public relations department or your attorney or whomever. And that is because there can be certain liabilities for using somebody's picture. For example, if you are saying to vote for a particular candidate, you can't use somebody's picture because that's saying that they endorse that candidate, or it can give the impression that it endorses that they endorse that candidate. So when it comes to using pictures of people, you have to be really selective and really careful. So I always use animals. So this was the front of my postcard. Laugh, a merry heart does good like medicine. And then on the back, I introduced the station. Hello, we are an online station with ministries, movies, and more. It's free to watch, and then telling them where to go. Now, with the permission of those who had shows on the station, I put their names and their pictures, or the names of their show in the picture, on there so people can see what type of shows we have on the station. When you're sending your postcards, you can give them a snippet or a little information or an image of what you have, what you do, what you offer. Now, normally bullet points work good on this, and with the bullet points, you want to let them know the benefits. You don't want to tell them all of the features, but what's the benefits? Now here the benefit is that it's free to watch us. That's the benefit. They really don't care that there's ministries, movies, and more, but they do care that it's free to watch. This was another postcard that I sent, and this particular one had the scripture on it. Whatever you do will prosper. And I sent this, and when people saw it, they laughed. I got messages coming back to me, and people went and looked at the station because this was hilarious to them, because he's doing nothing. He's just hanging there, and it says whatever you do will prosper. So they liked that one. And then on the back, the only thing I put was the names of the shows that were going to be on. So for example, March, when this postcard went out, I had this particular movie, and then I had the other two shows that were on regularly, and I left everything blank. I did ask them to help us reach 5,000 monthly viewers, but the problem with that is it doesn't benefit them. They really don't care if I reach 5,000 monthly viewers or not. The only thing they care about is what is in it for them. So when you do your postcards, you're doing them to get new clients or viewers for your show, and you want to send something that is going to be a blessing to them or something that they want to see. God bless you. God keep you is my prayer.